Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Musa Kubinkomo. If you're new here, welcome. If you're my returning subby, thank you so much for tuning in. So please do make sure that you follow me on social media at Musa_Kubinkomo. I'm gonna leave the details down below in the description box in case you didn't get that. So anyways, first of all, I know I've been away for the longest time. Reason being, I was just like trying to get back to the game, and besides that, I'm very busy, but I do try and make time to document my life, because basically I feel like that's what I'm doing here. I'm basically documenting my life and sharing my stories, so in case I die, my family is gonna be able to go back to my channel and watch me. I'm not gonna die anytime soon. I'm back on creating content. So happy about that. I'm so happy about what's gonna go down on this channel. I've been trying a lot of things. I know what I'm gonna do and the type of content that I want to create for my channel. Now I've got everything figured out. It's a matter of time to sit down to the things, baby girl. But for now, I just wanted to make my last story time, because I'm not gonna be doing this anymore on my channel, not unless I decide to open a new channel for this kind of content. But anyways, this is my last story time here. So while I was away, I came back to a email. Remember guys, I used to tell you to send me emails for what's that series called? Tea with Musa something. Let's have a, yeah, it's called Let's Have a Glass with Musa. So I used to tell you to send me your stories so that I read them here and then we talk about them. So I also do feel like I'm not gonna be posting any. I've seen a lot of stories on my emails. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all for taking your time to send me those stories. But I feel some other stories I relate to, so that's why I'm not even doing them. And I've decided that I'm stopping doing stories, not unless I decide otherwise in the next future that I'm gonna do them again on the other channel, if I decide to have another channel, maybe with my boyfriend or with whatever. So anyways, feel like today I'm gonna be talking about something that happened to me like few years back, few years back while I was in university. So anyways, I was dating this guy. I have been in abusive relationships like once. So this other relationship that I'm gonna talk about tried to move in that direction of being abusive. I duck a bullet. I'm like, bye, I'm out of here, bitch. If you're very sensitive when it comes to abuse and everything, I would advise you to skip to the next video. So anyways, I used to see this guy. I used to date this guy, and we used to stay like in different cities, so I would visit him, come here. Like, it was a great thing ever to just get air from, like, to just unwind from res life, to just get away from res life. So I was like, oh, okay, sharp, I can say something. And I knew that every weekend I'm gonna be visiting this guy. Like, I'm happy, like, because I'm wearing something, right? So we dated for a while, and then it became abusive. It never started off as a like what do you call verbal abuse or any other abuse. It was just physical. And in that state that I was in, I didn't need all of that. I really didn't. And sometimes I would question myself, is it something wrong with me? Is it something that I've done to piss him off? Because even though what happened to me happened, like, we couldn't change the situation. Okay. So nice guys. I'm telling you, I'm over this shit. That's why I'm talking about it. Just know all my stories, speaking about them, just know I'm over them. If I don't talk about something, just know that I'm still trying to heal over that. I'm still trying to get over that. So anyways, this one time I went to see him, and then I said, I will hurt you. So I went to see him, and then his phone was like, someone has blown his phone, like, beep, 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 ringing non-stop. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Because we have that relationship, we get along very well. So I'm like, what the fuck, what's going on? And when it comes to phones, like, he had access to my phone, I had access to his phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I just took his phone and I'm like, who is this? Who is this? And the most ridiculous thing is that the girl who's texting him, I know the girl. I'm like, whoa, this is so awkward. But you know, one thing that I like about that relationship is that, like, it was not okay. It was public a bit because I would post him on my WhatsApp, but it was not that public, so I could just get away with it. So, but if people knew that we're dating. People that know me, like, knew that I was seeing him. So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? Like, what the fuck? Fill me in. And then that's when I received my first lap. I'm like, boom. I'm like, what? I've never been in this situation. I don't know how to react. I'm like, and then he was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what got into me. Like, I didn't like the way you questioned me and everything. I know myself. Like, when I like, I want answers, I can be crazy as well. So I thought maybe I pushed him. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, baby. Okay, it's fine, baby. I forgive you. He did that again. I'm like, okay, this is becoming a problem now. What do we do? And then he cried. You know, I'm a and he started crying like, I used to watch my dad doing that to my mom, so I don't want to do that to you. I'm like, guys, he played me. Like, niggas have this thing of playing with your mind, and like you'd fall for it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll forgive you. He did that shit third time, and the third time now was very serious because it was not only a slap. I found some girl stuff in his house. I'm like, started questioning him. I was crazy. You know, when you tell yourself that you're seeing this person and you feel like it's weird happening, and the next thing, boom, impact, and I'm like, what the fuck? And that time, like, he really beat me up. I'm like, wow. He beat me up, was kicking me, like beating me up, like I just covered my face and then I just covered my stomach, myself. I'm like, whoa, okay, clearly you have issues here. So he beat me up, and then after that, like, guys, I was bruised, but like I went back to rest until I felt something. I was a bit bruised, like on my face a bit, and then I went, I fell, I'm good, guys, and that was it. And then I started distancing myself from him. He would call, apologize, send me money. You know how niggas are. And I'm like, I'm not buying this shit. No, we're not buying this shit. And then I went home. How did we break up then? I went home and yeah. And then he saw that I'm not even like, I didn't buy this shit. So he got the message. That's how we broke up. So this is not like where I'm going with the story. So I met this other person that I was in a serious relationship with. So things were different this time around. I'm like, things were so different. It was not like only physical abuse. It started off as a verbal abuse. Every time the nigga is going through some lot of shit with the baby mama, because there was always this baby mama in the picture. So he would take that shit on me. He would like, guys, when I'm in a relationship, one thing you should know about me, when I'm in a relationship, I'm for you, I'm loyal. Like, I'm gonna like make you trust me because that's just me. I don't even say other niggas that way because I'm in a relationship. That's me. So he started like questioning my phone. Like, my phone is there. You can even leave it if you want me to leave my phone. So you go through it. Okay, cool. So every time like he had problems, he would come take them out of me. It started off as a like verbal abuse. He would like call me names, like tell me stuff, like swear at me. I'm like, I don't think I deserve this. Like, I'm too young for this bullshit. But fine, I'll just let it slide because I understood the type of a person he was. I'm like, okay, I'll let this one slide. From verbal to financial abuse, I'm like, what the fuck? I found myself supporting his kid. I'm like, every time, no matter, like, I have to pop it because it's asking me to pop money. I'm like, wow. And then after I get paid, he would go spend maybe a weekend away. I wouldn't know where he is. He wouldn't pick up my calls. He would just get drunk and then come back home broke as a motherfucker. So I'd have to make plans to survive for the month. So I'd used to do groceries, just like, yeah, guys, it was a lot. it was draining our relationship because it's something that he did, and then like he didn't do that shit once or twice, maybe like 3 times. So it just became a norm to him. Like after he's paid, like he just go drink with the boys and then come back as a broke motherfucker and then scream like foul play or something. And like my friends were using me. I'm like, your friends didn't pick you up from work. You went to your friends. So how are they using you when you allowed them? So from verbal to emotional, we would argue, guys. Do you see how women are when they mad, like they scream, we can scream at you for days. So when I scream, he would scream out. He would scream back like a motherfucker. That's when I knew, but this is not for me. Like, don't do that. Let me scream alone. You a nigga, like give me that at least. So he would scream back, and like you would think that two bitches fighting. No, actually, like a couple and like I'm like, what? So we would scream at each other, call each other names. Like I was so shocked. I've never been in that situation where I have to scream with the nigga. I used to be the one who does the screaming because I'm crazy like that. So this one time I found out that he's paying hey guys, he's paying every month. I found out that every month he's paying for imotoka baby mama work. Ah, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck? Like guys, they were my friends and everyone in the house. I'm like, I went straight to him like, bitch, explain. Like, I'm so confused right now. Guys, look at me. When I date with a purpose. Like, I just don't go around dating people just for fun. I don't. I'm trying to find stability. I'm trying to build a future with someone. I'm trying to build dreams with someone. So when I date, like, I put all the work, I put everything in because I know at the end of the day, if anything can happen, I can have kids with this person. I know this is gonna be solid. Fine. So now I'm like, we had plans with this nigga. We had a lot of plans. We've been discussing everything. And then I'm like, you've been lying. I've been buying food, doing the most in this house. Why are you paying immortal for your baby mama? What? So much disrespect. And then after I had the relationship with the nigga who used to beat me up, like seriously, I told myself that no, fuck, I'm too beautiful for that shit. Nobody's gonna ever touch me because I've seen people, I've seen my friends, I've seen some of my friends, I've seen some of like my colleagues, my classmates being in abusive relationships, and they are so in denial. Like, I'm like, bitch, you don't see what's happening here. You're gonna die. So I told myself that I'm never getting myself into that situation. If someone like just hit me once, or like break my like touch my hair or anything, I'm walking out, babe. So after I saw that he's been paying, I confirmed, and I like come here with proof, come here with the receipts, baby girl, come here with sleeps, baby girl. So I had to confirm first. So I confirmed. I'm like, I was so disappointed. I'm like, oh god, another one. I was so disappointed. I'm like, okay, shut. This is what's happening. So I was so mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm crazy. Like crazy bitches do crazy things. So I think I had a drink in my hand. Oh, it was water. So I woke him up. I'm like, boo, with a splash on his face. I'm like, boo, get up, bitch. Explain, guys. After I splashed him with water, like I had some, and I was like, out, like, bitch ass nigga, did you just hit me? So I think he slapped me, but like that's all I remember hearing this, and then everything just came back. How like I'm like I was so angry. I'm like because I told myself that I'm not getting involved into some shit like this, some shit I've gone through before. I'm not getting involved in this bullshit. So the minute you hit me, just know it's bye Felicia for me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like no, because he's gonna slap me. The next time he's gonna beat me. But that whole shyness and shit is gonna end up like with me coming home in a coffin. So that's why I told myself that I'll never let a nigga like lay hands on me. Why would you do that? You're gonna kill me most. So even like another thing that I hate is the fact that like when we fight, he would tell me that he's gonna, like when he started with this verbal abuse shit, he would tell me that he would kill me. No one is gonna get me if he doesn't get. I'm like, shit is real. He meant it. And then he gave me a slap, and then he just turned pink, like he was shocked that he slapped me because he knew that like even if he touched my hair, I'm gonna walk out. As much as I love you, I'm gonna walk out of this shit. So he was so shocked. I was fuming. I was angry. Like I don't know what happened. I blacked out and I did the most. I woke up at like in a hospital. I was so mad. And then like in the morning I'm like, oh okay, this is what happened. And because I've never been so mad. Like so following day in the hospital I was apologizing, calling people like I'm so sorry, da, da, da. Oh, that night I even lost my phone. I think like I smashed my phone, so I was using his phone, calling my friends, family. I was so sorry, and like he tried the most to win me back, but I know myself. When I say don't do this shit, like when I say I'm done, I'm done. So that morning I knew like when he was talking, apologizing, getting his family over at the hospital, I knew that I was done. I'm like, okay, baby, fine. Went back to the house and then we had something with friends. It was nice. But I knew deep down inside I'm done. Even if I'm gonna be happy and shit, I was done. A month later, I told one of my friends to look for a place for me to rent out because I was moving out. And you know the most like sad thing about me is that I would make plans while I'm with you, thinking we're fine, but deep down inside we're not fine, and I'm out of this relationship. But when I don't know, so I asked my friends to look for a place for me, and then he found one, and then I paid everything. While I'm with this person, every day we're looking so happy, and he thought I let it slide. I'm like, no, you're gonna do that shit again. You're gonna kill me. Most like I'm not ready to die. I'm too young. I was like. I want to meet my soulmate because I know my soulmate is out there and you clearly not. So he thought I let it slide and I'm over that, be cool now, because he was trying a lot, shit. Been so sweet, we didn't even have fights after. I'm like, but deep down in my heart I knew that I was done and I have to get out of here, like and disappear. So this one time he was working night shift, bye, kiss, kiss. I gave him an hour. I waited for him to say I'm at work, and then he said I'm at work. I started packing my shit. I packed my shit, guys. I packed everything that belonged to me, like everything I've ever bought. I'm like, I'm out, bitch. Then I left him a note. Thank you, bye. And then I blocked his call. I blocked I didn't block his call, a note. So I just realized that he'll figured out why I'm so mad, why I'm leaving him. So I packed everything that belongs to me and went to my new flat. So now I stay in my new flat. I was happy. So for the morning, like he calls me like, "Hi, Bomosa Opi." I'm like, he don't even have to ask that because he won't going to. And thank you so much for the time. Thank you for the fun times. Like you're a great person. Like you're a great person, but like I feel like I don't need this right now. I'm like, yeah. Like imagine breaking up with someone no drama. I'm like, I wish you all the best in life, and yeah, I love the next person. I'm like, I'm bitch. And then I blocked his calls and everything. I'm like, oh, you don't do that and just get away with it. The minute you niggas need to know, the minute you raise your hand to come fast, you just know like things are gonna change. Things are really gonna change. So I told myself that I'll never let a nigga touch me like that. Up until today, guys, I've never been in that situation again. I'm like, I don't wanna die. If you niggas have issues, deal with them. Don't include us in your bullshit. We're never there when things happened. We're never there. So don't fucking include us. As I told you guys, this is my last story time. I'm sorry for dragging everything. This is my last story time on this channel. I'm hungry. So I have to love and live, y'all. Thank you so much for the stories that you've emailed me. The only thing that I managed to do was to just reply because I'm not gonna be doing them anymore. Oh, my nails are history. I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, share if you have ever been in that situation. And how is it for you? Please comment down below on the comment section. I love you so much. I will see you